Hey everyone, welcome to the news. I don't seem to have little glasses for some reason. Hang on, and my tie's not quite right. Hang on, I'll put my tie on and then my little glassies. Why are my glasses invisible? There we go. There we go. Oh no, I grabbed the wrong thing. Hang on. Sit behind the desk, buddy. Oh, the glasses are locked. That's what's going on. Okay. No, that's... I did it again. Hang on. Ready? Professional. I just pushed my glasses up. Push them up. You have to what? You have to wait 7 hours still, Phantoms. Really? That can't be right. Are you in America, Phantoms? Because that's what because Bear's literally playing it right now, and he's on the West Coast, so it should be out, I believe. Maybe restart your store. That's what I had to do. I had to fully close down the Switch store and stuff. But yeah. Time for some news. How are we all doing? First up is actually one that I'm excited about. I'm actually really excited to talk about this. I think we actually watched this trailer last week. Did we watch this trailer last week? I mean, I feel like we might have, but I don't care. I want to talk about Angie. Guys, Angie's coming out. And he had a really sick trailer. Don't worry about the time, Phantoms. The time is weird. Reset the store. Just close the store down and reopen it. Angie Mito, new character for Guilty Gear Strive revealed. Well, a returner character. He looks pretty much like Mito, or Ange, and I'm kind of excited because he looks fucking sick. The best part about this entire trailer, though, this song is amazing. I love the song in this. So yeah, Ange is a returner. He's a fan user. He is a Japanese boy. Place that was destroyed. Japan no longer exists. But he survives through the art of dance. Fuck, this song's so good. Strive just looking visually stunning as ever. Can't wait to play this game. As much as I don't like what they've done with the UI, the combat, the lobbies, like, I still want to play this game. I do love me some Guilty. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I'm fairly sure we already talked about this on stream. I think we talked about it last week, but yeah. Looks like we're getting the final character sometime soon. 15 characters there in February. So we got about a month before the next reveal. I have no idea who it'll be. I'm assuming it won't be a returner. I actually think it might be the man, or it might be a new boss character. Like, we don't have a real prime antagonist currently, other than we don't really know how this guy is going to work because he's brand new. But yeah, I kind of assume we're going to get a new antagonist. Like, we need an equivalent to Badman, surely. But yeah. I promised that my friend we could play it online on Saturday. We're going to chill at his place and play local multiplayer. Oh, local! That sounds fun. What game is this? This is Guilty Gear, motherfucker. Get on it. God, it's so clean looking. I love it so much. And I'm fairly sure this isn't Ange's theme. I don't know what this song is. Like, it must be just brand new. I don't know where it's gonna sit, but it might be a stage theme. But yeah, Ange looks pretty much the same. He has a couple of things where it's like, it almost looks like he has like the butterflies, whether or not he can actually push with them. Like, I'm wondering whether or not they've given him like a projectile. Like, a lot of people seem to have like very more neutral heavy gameplay, but he's a rushdown guy, so yeah, I don't know. Can't wait for the next trailer though. Let's keep moving. Another trailer drop. Binding of Isaac Repentance release date. So they've actually dropped the release date. I won't watch the trailer because it's not really gameplay, but originally announced in August 2018, but announced that the pandemic delayed the game. But yeah, now it looks like we're aiming for March 31st, 2021. I love Binding of Isaac. It's a weird fucking game, but it's very, very fun. Very good roguelike. It's had so many iterations now, but yeah. They keep saying that this will be the last one. This will be the last update. This will be the last update. And nope. We keep getting more Isaac, and I'm okay with that. As a roguelike, games like that benefit a lot from like just endless content. So Nier Automata cheat code retweeted by games director. So I was following this as it happened live because the person who did this, Lance McDonald, is a very notable Australian games re-engineer. He is the man who made it so there is a... He's predominantly a Souls like people. That's what people know him for. He re-engineered on the PS4 Bloodborne to run at 60 FPS. He got like some stuff working with Demon Souls. He's done cam work. He's fixed up like stuff for the other Souls games on there. He's done some PC related Souls related content. But yeah, of all people to figure out something like this, Lance has some real like backwards engineering know-how that really will... I think he's going to be someone people are going to know about until he just disappears into the industry itself and gets hired directly. But who knows if that will ever happen. He's a pretty cool dude. Go follow him on Twitter. Go follow him on Twitch. Go follow him on YouTube. I think he's got a YouTube. Yeah, of all people to do it, he reverse engineered a particular part of the game. Hey Zigzagoon, thank you for contributing and going for a look. No problem, man. Thank you. But yes, if you guys have not noticed, the boost the stream thing's back, and I would appreciate you guys if you did want to use your points on the boost the stream. I know that a lot of mobile viewers can't see it though. But yes, this is apparently the final secret. So we were told quite a few years back, apparently 3 years and 10 months, Yoko Taro said that there was one final secret to discover in the game. No one knew what it meant. Everyone thought it might have been lore related, but it is actually not. It's actually a cheat code, a very specific cheat code, which I won't play because it is actually extremely spoiler heavy. This cheat code takes you to the end of the game to see the very specific scene, and I do not want you guys to spoil it. If you've not played Automata, play Automata. If you can't be bothered playing it, I will be playing it on stream eventually once Nier comes out, because I love this game. I love Nier. You've heard me probably talk about Nier a lot, and with Replicant Remake coming out, thank you for contributing as well, Alex, for both the stream channel and the Minecraft. I might have to extend it. We'll see. The Minecraft one might need to be extended. It's less than 100%, but or maybe I'll just reset it and just make it half the cost, because my community is not quite used to putting points in yet, it feels like. But yeah, hundreds of hours have went into reverse engineering. So Lance McDonald's been working on this for a while. But yeah, what's crazy about this was not only did Lance find it, put it out there, tweeted it at the directors, put it at the Nier team, they responded and went, yep, that's it. And that's pretty cool. I liked having the company interaction, and they congratulated him and stuff like that. I would imagine that he might even get some communication with Platinum Games, which would be pretty awesome. Yeah, so this cheat code does exist. If you want to go use it, you can use it, but if you have not played Nier Automata, do not start a new game and then use this cheat code. You will just ruin the experience for you. But it's for what it can do. If you've played the game, it's pretty fucking interesting. So yeah, very cool. Ironically though, straight after that, the day after, Street Fighter Alpha 2 code to unlock Shinakuma has been discovered. So Shinakuma, already a notable character in the Alpha series. I believe this actually is only platform specific, but yeah, this was a character that people knew existed, but they didn't know how to unlock him, and they finally figured out how to unlock him. I don't know why it took so long. I'm not involved in this particular community, but Yeah, Shiniguruma is accessible. Who is a very OP character, so if you wanted to just blast through Street Fighter Alpha 2, like, just go unlock him and use his really messed up powers. Yeah, that was a cool one too. I don't actually know who did this one. I don't know who figured it out. I don't think anyone, like, reverse engineered. Guys are high on the Zeltic forums. E. Hey Dante, how you going? E. Is that how you unlock him, Tante? You just press the big E button? Apple removes 39,000 games from the App Store in China. So, press E. Hang on, I'm going to press E. Alright, I pressed E, Tante. Now what? Thank you for the bits also. I really do appreciate it, man. How much longer did you stay up, Tante? I ended up going to bed really quite late, so I almost missed the start of stream, which was bad because I was also thinking about, like, Monster Hunter, and now I need to be more awake for Monster Hunter, but I'm pretty okay, so we'll see. Oh, Tante, actually, that's what we should get. We should get a little thing to make the streamer say a thing on my stream. I've got a new one, actually. I don't know if people have noticed. I really like this one, but I don't know if people have noticed. I'll sleep later. Wait, Tante, please don't tell me you're still awake. Oh my god. But yeah, with the Apple Store thing, this is there's a lot of government mandated stuff that's happening right now around China, from America. There's a whole heap of weird stuff. China does need to have a bit of a, like... Ow! Thank you for the host, I appreciate it. Actually, that reminds me, I need to talk about host bots. And I need to research about it. I was talking to people last night because it sounds like some stuff happened over the past few days when I was not streaming that's seeming to be a bit problematic. Yeah. I know that noise. Hey CJ. Heckin' bots, I know. Also, thank you for the host from Tante as well. I'm not here. F off. I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, I think even DaiChatbot has noticed you. Greasy Tails. I love Greasy Tails. Very few. It surprises me how many people don't know his animations. It's weird how Australian animators, like, I've come across them and it's like I love them even though they're not because they're Australian, but then people outside of Australia don't really know it. But yeah, really bizarre. And yeah, CJ wrote that line, which is pretty fucking cool. But yeah, before I jump back into the China stuff, I want to talk about bots briefly. Perhaps we need to have a PSA about bots. So, over the past few days, it's seemingly a series of groups of individuals, it seems to be multiple groups as well, have realized that bots can be used for host bot bombing and follow bombing. Don't know what it's in retaliation to or if it's related to anything. I haven't done enough research, but be aware if you are a streamer and you're watching, there are currently bots that are targeting all accounts. It doesn't matter how big or small you are, don't even need to be affiliated. Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad because apparently they're also targeting user data, streamer data, and streamer security. So if you have been bombed or anything like that, please go and make sure you have a look and maybe check your passwords, check your log activity, maybe make sure that your stream key is still okay. But yeah, so it's seeming to be a lot of people. Everyone I've spoken to that streamed in the past 3 days seems to have been infected, which is pretty bad. The other thing is, talking to CJ, it made me realize that they might have actually been related to yesterday's January 7th, January 6th, whatever the fuck that the date was in America with all that terrible stuff. There was a lot of right-wing related stuff because they were using it as promotional pieces. And so just be aware that they don't click on any of those accounts, don't interact with any of them. Make sure you try to Be very minimalistic with how you actually interact with them directly, and try and avoid any post repercussions of them interacting with you, basically. So Yonso got follow bombed a while back. Yeah, so Tante, it sounds like Yonso did. So did Lick Nuke. Samurai like saw stuff and put it in like private mode. Not private mode, in follower mode. CJ got host bombed. Host bomb seems to be the thing right now because streamers don't really have a way to prevent this. So yeah, I'm kind of aware of it, and I've set up a few things on my stream that should prevent it, but we'll see. If it does go through, then I will have to rethink stuff. But I think we're good. So Twitch just need to get their act together mostly. Thank God I don't exist anymore. Yeah, Al, it's a little worrisome. At least the host bomb doesn't fuck your account in the long run. It might. That's the thing. I'd rather a host bomb than a follow bomb. It depends. So 2 people were saying that there is stuff related to account security due to the host bombs, not the follower bombs. I haven't looked into that, but yeah, I still don't quite understand follower bombs, but yeah, I'll need to do more research is where I think I'm at right now, because this is something I haven't had really worry before, but fuck, like bots gonna be bots, security gonna be security. Back to the news though. Apple removes 39,000 games from the App Store in China. So again, American mandates, they're trying to do all this stuff. I don't necessarily think that certain ones should be removed, but they're doing it on such mass, but there's a lot of clones, yada yada yada. This is mostly just App Store China related stuff that we've seen before, but it feels like America's really trying to push back right now and trying to reduce China's influence, which over economy and stuff like that, but I don't know if that really correlates and that they can ever hold the tide, so we'll see. Persona 2, 3, 4, and 5 soundtracks come to Spotify. Not Persona 1, though. These are really good soundtracks. I love Persona. If you've never listened to Persona soundtracks, go and listen to them. Go enjoy them. I just realized, can you guys hear the chat background, by the way? It's so quiet for me. It's so quiet. Hang on, I might have to turn it up. Or is there a good volume? I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell with volumes. But yes, I love Persona. We're getting more soundtracks coming over to Spotify, more official things, and it's sort of easier to tell what things are going to be copyrighted, because if it's on platforms like that, it means you probably will get DMCA'd. So if you're using Persona music, just be careful. You do? Okay, awesome. Here is Vanillaware's 2021 New Year artwork by George Kamitani. Fuck, I love this artist so much. I love Vanillaware games. I want to play some Vanillaware on stream. If you guys have not seen all the art, it is currently the year of the ox. So you will probably see a lot of cow-related, ox-related stuff, and yeah, just some creepy art. This is nice art. Vanillaware are fantastic. If you've never played a Vanillaware game, definitely enjoy them. I want to play 13 Sentinel on stream, but I don't know if it'd be a good one to stream, so it might be a good quick look. But that was the one that we've been waiting for a long time. It's very different to their previous games because it's not an action game. But yeah, I will definitely be showing off you guys more Vanillaware. You guys probably might recognize like Dragon's Crown and stuff like that. That's a game that people got very up in arms over because of how characters were characterized in Dragon's Crown. Pretty much, CJ. Well, there's more than that if you've ever watched the like the Amazon. Rust reaches new peak concurrent user count 7 years after debut. So I wasn't really going to talk about this, except for the fact that all my Australian streamer friends are currently playing Rust. Everyone is playing Rust right now, and this is really fucking crazy. Like, I was not expecting Rust to come back again. I didn't realize it also had changed quite a lot since I played it originally, but yeah. Rat server doing numbers? Really? Wait, so when... CJ, so you're saying when Yonso streams it, he gets really good viewership? It's crazy because I wasn't expecting people to be super into Rust again right now. Oh, I see. Reports surged big name streamers such as Shroud and XQC. Oh, that's why people are streaming it. Okay, they're following in trend. Gotcha. Because I didn't know why this had started. I just sort of was like, because I don't follow the big streamers, really. I follow Maximilian Dude, and really that's about it. But like, it was one of those funny things. It was like sometimes stuff like this happens where it's like, well, this is a really big game suddenly for some reason, and we've had multiple occurrences of that in 2020. So. Not going to change. We're going to get that forevermore. Is more a joke Yonsei making Peak happen? I mean, he was a part of it. He was a big part of it. This one was just fun to talk about. Neon Genesis Evangelion Tamagotchis are on the way. You know I love my Digimon. I don't really have Tamagotchis anymore. I don't have any physical Digimon that I buy of modern ones. But it's really funny because of the new Evangelion stuff happening. That they made little Tamagotchis. You can raise your Eva characters in a Tamagotchi, which is just funny to me. But it's not the first of these, and we'll probably get more to come. I can't believe these things are still being made in a sense. But some people really like them. They're very simple, very easy to make. Surprisingly expensive. This was really big news. So there was a couple of acquisitions that happened through the week, but this one was probably the one that most people should probably recognize, because this was a long time coming. Next Level Games has been purchased by Nintendo. Next Level Games have done quite a lot for Nintendo over quite a few years, and it shocks me that they still were not Nintendo first party for so long. Note that they are an American company. Nintendo generally don't purchase Western companies. They only purchase Japanese ones to have them work within Nintendo directly. However, Next Level Games have been doing work for them for so long, and all really good work that sells really well. Examples are Luigi's Mansion 3, Super Mario Strikers, Super Punch-Out, the Metroid Prime spin-offs. I forgot about Federation first, but don't worry about that. But fucking, that's crazy. It's taken so long, and I personally think this is a really good thing because these two companies work extremely well together. I think they put out extremely good content, and it's a way for Nintendo to effectively branch out of just being a Japanese company, if better. And yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, I'm really kind of happy to see this, because I don't even know. I don't know how this can improve. I don't know how this improves Next Level Games, but I think it's just good for them. You brought one for what, Tante? You brought one for $45. What did you buy? Wait, you bought a Tamagotchi for $45 yesterday. Shame they never brought the Luigi and Mansion guys. Yeah, I know. I don't really know why they didn't do that. That was really strange. It's sad because those games are really good too. Hey Sunflower, how you going? Morning, yeah. We're awake now. We're all awake now after staying up very late last night. I ended up going to bed at like almost 3 a.m. That was really bad. That was really dumb of me. I just ended up watching Pixie's stream all night. I broke it more and now I keep falling asleep during late. Oh no, Sunflower! Don't worry, it was a Digimon Namek. Alright, that's okay, Tante. You got the right one to get. Oh, did you get the new, what are they, V7s? What are the new ones called? Because there's a new generation of Digimon that came out. Like I said, I haven't got any of them. I try not to buy the modern ones just because I have all my old ones. But they're basically the same in a sense. I think so, don't know. You bought it, Tante. It's your $45. I could be better though. I just woke up. What can you do? So I'm here for a nice whittle swim. Nice whittle? It's gonna be 6 hours of content, Sunflower. Strap on in. And it's gonna be a big day. I'm a very excited boy today, so we'll get to why. So a lot of you probably already know. PlayStation Store now adds The Crew, Surviving Mars, and Frostpunk. I don't care about any of these games. PlayStation now is like got so few games that I really care about, but PlayStation Plus has had a few good ones. I don't think anyone that interesting this week. I actually thought this was PlayStation Plus when I looked at it, but here we go. Frostpunk is great. I actually own Frostpunk. I was going to play it years back and I never played it, so who knows, maybe one day. I own it on Steam though. Imagine this, you get the Shinji Tamagotchi and all it does is cry and wank. How are they going to emulate that, CJ? How are they going to emulate the wank scene from Eva? Friend told me to. It was purple. Oh my god, Tate. You'll have to send me a picture of it because I'm curious which one you got. Because I fucking love Digimon. You guys don't know. I literally woke up to my dad already called me for stuff. And I'm like, bro, stuff. I'm had to hijack the stream. I hate Neon. Oh my god, CJ, are we in the same boat? I'm not allowed to say that very often. I don't like Neon Genesis either. Eva is like, oh my god. I watched the original series and I understand what it was, and then when it went into movie mode and did all this stuff, fuck me, the fan base is just so huge. Oh my god, I'm not as a fan of that stuff. I've not watched all the movies. I've watched the first 2 movies. But yeah, I have real issues with some of that series. And it's like, I know people love it, and I think it's transformative, and I think it's important to the industry. I personally don't like a lot of content stuff in it. But that's just me. But I'm not allowed to say that very often. I have so many people that get so up in arms whenever... You can't say you dislike Neon Genesis. You can't talk about how you have issues with it and thinks that there are certain problems with it because people are so defensive on that series. They're very precious of it. The Shinji Tamagotchi can't wank unless it's connected to the Ray one. Oh my god, Tate. I watched the whole series and it's not good. I wouldn't say the whole series is not good. I think that it has some problems. It's weird. And there's deep symbolism. Fans, we just put Christian shit because it looked cool. Yeah. There's some weird fucked up shit in that series, and there's stuff that's just weird for the sake of weird. Like, if you guys know the creator of Eva, like, he's a weird dude. He's a particularly weird dude. And in interviews, you know that the series is just messing with people. There is meta stuff in there that it's just... I appreciate, but it's just... I don't know. We won't get it. We're not going to go talk about Eva. Sony discontinues all but one PS4 model in Japan. So the inevitable has started. We're now reducing down. The PlayStation 4 generation is ending. PS5 is here, and we're going to see less and less accessibility for the PS4, and it'll be a sad day once the console's fully shut down. But if you want to get a fantastic console generation and want to get an insane library, the PS4 has such a massive library. Go get a PS4 now. They'll be quite cheap. Before they become like difficult to get limited edition versions and stuff. Really, now it is the PSG. What? Is this our morning news? This is the morning news, Sunflower. Welcome. Well, it's probably morning for you. It's currently lunch. It was just lunchtime for me, but yeah. Minecraft Earth shutting down in June. Reminder, I do actually have the community challenge. Oh, yes, I have the boosters back up today. And the Minecraft challenge is in the thing. So if you guys have the points, feel free to chuck them in. But yes, Minecraft Earth shutting down. I don't know where this went. I never played it. I love augmented reality. AR is more something I'm fascinated with than VR. VR, I can live without. AR, I think, is very important for the world, and I would love to see more of it being effectively used. And this was, I thought, somewhere that it might, but it was not very good. That's the problem with AR. So, it's now a situation where if things like this can't survive for a long period of time, then we have to see. We got a long time. The time makes Dai look like he has nipples. What? I've never even... Oh my god. No one's pointed that out to me before. It really does. Do I need to slightly move the tie? Hang on. Where's the tie? Where's my tie? Hang on. Do I need to do this? Do we need to have a slightly off-center tie? Do I need it like that? Oh my god. That looks weird though. Do I need to make the tie bigger? That doesn't help either. I think I've just got nipples, guys. I think this is a just for you guys notice this on this screen. There you go. Make it smaller. I can make a tiny tie. I don't think it helps. I don't think it helps Sunflower. I think I've just got nips. I think that's what's happening here. Booba? Booba! No. What do they mean Minecraft world is shutting down? Like a place is shutting down? No. So that was Minecraft world was a AR augmented application that needed to be connected to an online service to actually function. They're shutting down the service itself and bringing it off the store because it needs to have integrations. So yeah. Yeah, I've just got nips forever now, guys. So the showcase for Baby 2 for DBZ Fighters will be coming up this weekend. So if you're excited for more DBZ Fighters, we'll probably see that. We might get a glimpse of Goku. Who knows? Goku 4. But yeah. Here's the Digimon, by the way. I shouldn't blindly put links, but here we go. Oh shit, it's actually straight up a retro style. Wow, it's so weird to see this. So I was thinking about this the other day. So this is the new generations of Digimons. So this V3, not V7. V7s were like old ones. So this would be generation 3, I guess. But basically, this is the same thing that I purchased when I was a kid. But what's weird to me is the old Digimon logo still exists. This logo is only used, by the way, guys, on these actual Tamagotchis. And I have no idea why, but it's pretty cool. I mean, I wish I should just go take a photo of all the collection of Digimon I have, because I got so many. And yeah. Hey Lolly, hey Rosary. Guys, if you Rise, we're gonna play Rise. You wanna play Rise? Rosary, I don't think has a Switch though. But yes, I will be talking about Rise. If you guys aren't playing Rise and you just want to talk about it, I will be doing a thing post the news where we are just going to focus on Rise alone. So prep yourselves. You don't have a Switch yet. I hope you get one too, Rosary. Rise is too beautiful. Have you played it already, Lolly?
Oh fuck, I just saw that. What the fuck? Holy shit.
I forgot about that one, Lolly. Thank you. I wonder if Riku's playing it right now. Also, I don't have a Rise. A Rise? Rise. I need to stop saying Rise. Akiba's Trip, Hellbound and debriefed Japanese debut trailer screenshots. So, Akiba's Trip is getting a new version. I don't know if it's a sequel or if it's just an upgraded version. But yeah, if you guys are in Akiba's Trip, pretty cool looking game. Keep an eye out on this one. Gosharag is my spirit animal. That chunky lad. At least we now know what monster goes with that armor set that people were wondering. Mo game? I love Mo game. I've never played Akiba's Trip, but friends of mine have like talked about how good they are, that I kind of really want to play this. I just love that it's the Sega store. By the way, those Sega stores are going away in some sense. I don't know if the logos will be removed, but yeah. It'd be sad the day when arcades don't exist in Japan. We know we're in a completely different world at that point. Gosharag Yokai is based on an Oni. Yeah, he looks exactly like an Oni. We're going to get a lot of Japanese mythology in this one. But we're going to see a lot of Japanese style monsters return to Rise. My brother has this game, not this one. You mean the previous version? Yeah. Best news? It is one of those weird games where you do damage and it strips people, I believe, though. It's very weird Japanese, just FYI, if you haven't picked up on this. So there's very few... I want to talk about a whole heap of Japanese games, but I feel like a lot of people are very disconnected with them. But yeah, this is definitely one that I think is pretty fun and cool. So. And then we're getting a traditional Japanese, lots of talk stuff at the end. But yeah. Best news. Thank you, Sunflower. I'm glad you like it. It surprises me just... This is the thing that I was the most passionate about on my stream, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy it, because fuck, I love video games. I get to talk about lots of video games, not just a particular game that I'm playing. So, yeah. Akiba's Strip. I get it. Yeah, there you go, CJ. I need to play World. Yeah, Tata, you have to complete World before you're allowed to play Rise. You have to finish your veggies before you can have your meat. Is that how it works? King of Fighters, 14 Ultimate Edition includes all DLC fighters. So SNK has put out a Ultimate Edition, which is inevitable. But if you've never seen King of Fighters 14, it's okay. It's not. It plays really well. Doesn't look fantastic. It looks a bit better than before, but yeah. King of Fighters is pretty fucking cool. This is just all the same CG stuff. All right. Yeah, we got all the DLC characters. So Blue Mary, Yamazaki. But you can see what I mean. It's not a great looker. Like, this is the first 3D version. I still wish it was a sprite game. Quip. I do wish that fighting games didn't have to stay, like, didn't have to move over to, like, 3D. I love sprite work so much. That's why Guilty Gear is special to me, because Guilty Gear at least tries to hold the ideology of sprite-based work longer. Are you going to play Rise later? 100% will be, Lolly. So the plan today is to play, to complete the news, talk about Rise through the trailer, talk about all the stuff that might be coming up. Then I will finish off Demon Souls, and then I'll be playing Rise with the Sapphires. So that's the plan for today. Kanseki? Look at Punished Geese. That woman's just naked, by the way. I like how there's a story on the monsters. I kind of like it too. I'm excited with what they're gonna do. Oh shit, I didn't even know that she returned. The idol's in the game. Punished Geese. The weird idol girl's in the game, which is based on a real idol. Wow. I don't know what's happening, but I like hearing about it sometimes since it helped me learn stuff about games. I will tell you all about games. Any game, every game. We'll talk about games. Want to talk about games? I'll talk about games. This is where we'll talk about games, guys. No Rise until we get all monsters killed. All armor sets, get all weapons in world. Oh, Tante. I haven't even done that, you know. But you're welcome to join me in World, Tante. That arena in the final stage looked like from a Salty Bet tournament. It's a remake of probably the old ones. Oh yeah, you're talking about the one in the well-known Salty Bet arena, the one that has all the characters along the side. That is an old King of Fighters stage that they adapted. Wish Pokemon was still sprites. I kind of do too, Tante. I love Black and White 2's sprites so much. Naked woman appears. Let me get a better peek at Jesus. Jesus from out of my glasses. Oh my god. What was the game I played on the PS1 that I had a bootleg store PNG from 2002 that was like a weird dungeon crawler, but all the floor tiles were just grey squares? What was the game I played on the PS1 that was from bootleg in Philippines? Philippines. Papua New Guinea in 2002 that was a weird dungeon crawler, but the floor titles were all grey. There's like two games that come to mind, but I don't think they're what you're thinking of. It was a dungeon crawler with turn-based combat. Are you thinking about which perspective is it? What perspective is it? Now I'm never going to not see those catnips. I know. I can't believe you pointed that out to me, Sunflower. I'm not going to be able to unsee that either. Seeing Pokemon go from pushing sprites to bland, safe 3D models is real sad. Well, the fucking thing, the problem, Tante, is that their 3D rigging is terrible. Their 3D rigging is terrible. Their 3D lighting is terrible. Their shading is terrible. The modeled fidelity is really bad. Like, there's so much stuff that is bad about Pokemon games in the modern sense like that, and I could rant forever. You've probably heard me have the modern Pokemon rant, but yeah, I really do miss Black and White 2 immensely. It haunts me. I've never had footage of it. Hit me up, CJ. I might know what game you're talking about. I think. Shake my head. My head. He's got catnips. I can't believe I didn't notice that before now. I don't know what to do. We'll have to figure it. Maybe I need to put a little shirt on, guys. Do I need to put a little shirt on? I don't know. I know zilch about games. I mostly look at them for character design, sometimes story, but I love to get smarter about them. So someone brings up, I can join the convo. Of course, Sunflowers. I always talk about games. But yeah, like, there's a lot of people don't know about a lot about video games, and it's always a hard thing for me because I know such a wide breadth of games. And you can be a gamer and only play like a couple, like 3 games, 1 game, whatever. But like, I want to play them all. I want to play everything. Everything's so interesting to me. There's so many different takes on how to do entertainment through video games. And I find it hard to have a conversation sometimes with people that haven't looked into all the stuff I have. They don't care about developers. They don't care about particular genres. They don't care about like so much stuff. Then I'm like, oh god. All right, we'll talk about this one thing forever then, I guess. Shirt and a hat. I don't know about a hat, but I think a shirt might be required. I really wish I grew up in games. Don't worry, I'll play lots of retro stuff. You'll get to see lots of old games that you've ever seen before. You got anime? There's that. I love anime. I wish I fell off anime more over the past few years, but yeah. Anyway, back to the news. Let's get through the last of the news. Hitman 3 Sandbox VR trailer. So I can't actually watch this. It's age restricted. So this is a VR trailer, and I guess I can't watch it. It's gone. Goodbye. All right. I might actually move this over here because I've got a few other things to talk about. Ironically, I just saw Gutex's face over on YouTube because I watched something yesterday. But time to talk about GUI, I think. So, Twitch removes popular emote from after pro players, I don't know if you consider him a pro player, support for Capitol Hill mob. So, you guys don't know, PogChamp is no longer allowed. PogChamp is bad. This kind of felt inevitable. If you guys don't know, Ryan Gutex, I can't say his name, last name, Gutierrez. A pro Street Fighter player, ex-pro Street Fighter player, I think. He see, we can use the very powerful Lick Nuke Hyper Poggy. I might have to get like a replacement Pog just in BTDV or something. But basically, everyone knows the emote PogChamp. It's very notable. People say Poggies, say Poggers, all that sort of stuff. Gutex has always been a bit of a problem, I guess. He's gotten... we have CJ's Milk Pog as well. That's true. We're getting all personalized Pogs. That's pretty much where we are now. So, the thing is, Gutex, if you guys don't know, I'll go through a tiny history. Gutex has been in the video game scene for a very long time. Originally, he was a Street Fighter competitive player. He started working at Machinima, and he started doing stuff to promote fighting games. He teamed up with Mike Ross, who's another notable influencer for fighting games. Mike Ross is a hilarious person, and I wish him well. He had to step away for a bit, but he's back now as a Dota player. He is on Twitch, so you can go watch him as well. But Gutex and him made The Excellent Adventures, which is one of the primary reasons why people from like about the 2005s, they call them I think it's like they call them the 05ers or something like that. The massive insurgence of fighting game fans mostly came around because of Maximilian Dude and The Excellent Adventures. And it really, Street Fighter 4 did an amazing job. Gutex, during that time period, and Mike Ross became very popular with their Machinima show and stuff. And that's when he made the Pog face. However, it's been going weirdly downhill since then. Mike stepped away from being a media person, an influencer. Gutex went off and he just did all these crazy different things, and he got more and more weird and stuff, and to a point that now he is extremely right-wing and has made quite a few posts on Twitter encouraging anti-governmental stuff and being very... He said some shit over the... he encouraged racism a little while back. Like, it was not good. I'm actually surprised some of the stuff he's said previously didn't get him in trouble for it. But this is now a point where he's said something that completely condoned what happened with the Capitol Hill stuff, and Twitch is stamping down, which we'll talk about some other stuff. in the next article. Yeah, the emote is gone. It doesn't matter how popular you are, you are not safe from this, and that is good. I like the message that is being sent here. As much as I love the PogChamp emote, I do enjoy old Gutex for his entertainment. This is stuff that does need to be dealt with, and I think this is the right action. You should get yourself an artist to make a Daipog. CJ, I'll talk about stuff soon. I've actually got another thing that I need to talk about during today. So, yes, I probably won't be getting any more art right now. But yes, that's the situation. If you don't know about Gutex and the PogChamp and why it's gone, this is pretty much what's happened. That's a rundown. Hang on, I want to catch up in chat. I think I'll try the Rise demo. Yeah, you should. You should play it with us, CJ. I think we're doing multiplayer later today. The basic PC, there's tons of games you can get. Yeah, there's heaps. Yeah, heaps. It's super easy. If you've got a PC, emulator is like a king of coming back. To be honest, oh no. The black screen bug's still there. Alright. That's really annoying. Hang on, guys. I have to wait for it to refresh. I'll have to fix it. Has been an arsehole for ages. Main fun of using the emote was he was furious. That's true. He did hate it. That was one of the reasons why it sort of, in a weird way, felt like it was sticking around, was because of just how much he hated people using his face like that. But yeah, have some water. Thank you, Alex. I really want to play Plants vs. Zombies on console. Plants vs. Zombies is amazing. Number 1 is really, really good. 2, not so much. I've heard that the third-person shooter is actually pretty good, to be honest. There's enough Pog emotes to go around. There were suggestions of people having like a dynamic Pog thing, so it's pretty much you set up an emote called Pog, and it will either use the default one, whichever Twitch sets up for replacement, or it will pull one from your account and use that as the Poggy face. But I very much doubt Twitch will go down that route, because that'd be a lot of effort. Blessed RNG got removed because of... Blessed RNG got removed because the guy abused his partner. Oh, I did not know that, Tante. See, I'm not the biggest Twitch person ever. It's only the past 2 years or so that I've really been trying to focus a bit more on Twitch. And, yeah, like, I've only followed particular people for a long time, and they're not really emote communities, I would say. So yeah, I didn't really know about that. That's good that at least that they're acting upon things. I think that's good. But yeah, the biggest streamers I follow are like Tazzy Jade. No way, really, CJ? Shit, I followed some really OG streamers. Not ones like Ninja or Shroud or anything like that. I don't really know those sorts of popular ones, but like some other more alternative ones, I would say. Pork Bun, Yonsei. There's a lot of good ones. Dude, I tried playing Space Lords on PC and couldn't because the tutorial wouldn't want me to do a maneuver on my keyboard. I wasn't able to do, so I was sitting at my Steam like, what do? Oh my god. But continuing on, so this was like, we were basically counting down how long it was going to take for stuff like this, especially when actions happen on other platforms. So, on from the EOS Capital stuff, which, by the way, if you had seen all that stuff, it was fucking crazy. You probably saw on Twitter. Social media was just on fire. People are very, very angry right now, and I would say reasonably so. And post some comments that Trump was making. I can't believe I have to talk about Trump on fucking game news. So he got banned from Twitter. Well, he's not banned, sorry. He's got a lockdown on Twitter. There's a lockdown now, in fact, on Facebook. Twitch has decided to suspend his account also. And yeah, it's a lot of shit happened while I was off streaming, not streaming. So hopefully if you guys have anyone in America, in DC, please, hopefully they are safe. If you can get anyone involved in your US body, like if you can reach out to any political figures easily that is related to your area, make sure that they're doing the right thing. And yeah, he has a Twitch account. He was doing Twitch rallies, Tante, if you did not know. I blocked the fucking shit out of that account so fast. But yes, he had a Twitch account and was doing his rallies. Two of his rallies got pulled down from memory, and then they got slightly controlled. But yes, he was allowed to use the platform, which was a bit frustrating to see. Trump plays Fortnite. Wrong Trump. Trump plays Hearthstone, CJ. Funny thing is that I actually saw Trump, the Hearthstone player, make a post on Twitter of like, I've had an insurgence of people following me in the past few days. I think you're looking for the wrong person. I think you're looking for this is not the account of the previous president. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, if you don't know, there's a Hearthstone player called Trump, and he's used that name for a very long time, way before even like he used to be a StarCraft player, and yeah, he's always had that problem. Unfortunately, he's a pretty cool dude. Would you recommend a PS or an Xbox? Because I want to be able to play a lot of games. I would suggest the PlayStation. Sony always has more games than Xbox right now. Only the 360 generation was the one worth getting an Xbox, in my opinion. Unless you had a particular sets of IPs that you really wanted to play that were exclusive on the platform. Hearthstone Trump also took his name from the Orange Trump. I do like him. What? No, he didn't. He took it from being, like, getting trumped. That's where he got it from. It was back from when he was a StarCraft player. Unless they've rewritten his lore or he's rephrased that somehow, because that's certainly not what it used to be. I read a thing and he said he got it from Trump. Okay. I don't know if that's right. That's weird. I'll have to relook into that, but I very much doubt that. Twitch suspends Trump account following insurrection at US Capitol. So yes, this has happened. I don't know if it's very likely his accounts will be deleted post his presidency, particularly because of, like, Twitter put up a thing where it's like his account will not be unlocked if he does not remove things. I think that it's not going to change. They're not backing down. So I think those accounts will probably be deleted on lots of various social media platforms, and I'm just going to say good riddance. So yeah. Can't believe I have to talk about this. Fuck me. But yeah. Only a few pieces of news left, guys, and then we'll jump into Monster Hunter. Sorry, Trump Rally account came into chat? Yeah. No, a Trump Rally didn't come into chat. They had a Trump Rally on Twitch. I do like him. I read the thing. Hope I'm wrong. I think you're wrong. I don't know if that's right. I haven't heard about this at all, besides a sprinkle of info. I hope no one got hurt. Unfortunately, people did get hurt. Sunflowers. That was a terrorist attack that happened on the US Capitol. There is no sugarcoating it. People died. People are in hospital. There were explosives and guns involved. As much as there was lots of quarterly stuff happening due to the police being fucked, like, that was just so fucked watching some of that stuff play out. It was definitely something that was, I guess, like, it wasn't all peaches and cream. Like, they didn't just get to walk in and do stuff. Stuff happened, and it's not great. Like, there's just bad everywhere in that situation. Xi's main intervention behind his name was Trump was used to verb the word Trump, meaning to supersede. But he was also influenced by watching Donald Trump on the reality TV show. Really? Really? That's interesting. I did not know that. I knew about the first half of that, CJ. I didn't know about the second half. The US really loves watching injustices like this and happening. Oh yeah, that's not terrorism. I'm sorry, did you all forget the definition? Yeah, yeah. I won't go any more ranting into it. I had one thing I will say is that I feel like people need to control their noise when it comes to stuff like that. I feel like social media became just a fucking blitzkrieg that I wanted to avoid a bit there. Some stuff is important to be stated. Other stuff is just people trying to get their say in, and it's not really necessary. The only reason I'm talking about this today is because it was related to gaming news that we have for Twitch and Twitter and all that sort of stuff. But like, as an Australian, I have only limited influence, and if you're an American, if you can get involved and do anything, I do suggest that. But beyond that, in a quarterly manner, of course. But beyond that, I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm going to try and avoid talking about it. This isn't a political platform for me necessarily, but it should be aware that stuff is happening. Be educated, be aware, and get involved where you believe you should get involved. Do not disregard certain things. Like something like this is something you need to be immensely aware of in the world. So be back in a minute. Stay cool, cool cat. Thanks, Dante. You be cooler. Bro, I could go on a whole rant, not gonna lie, but stay cool as best I can. I think that's something that's, I think it's something important that people should do is limit their consumption of news outlets, and decide which news outlets are important to them and are actually stating things in a way that is reasonable and is not being sensationalized. And being limited in terms of your involvement if it is not something you necessarily will get involved in. Like, properly involved. I'm talking about getting involved by calling your Congress, sending emails, talking directly to people, getting involved in your communities, political groups. Like, there's no point in getting up in arms if you're not really going to do anything, I feel like. But that's just me. Anyway, King of Fighters 15 launches in 2021, and we got a reveal trailer and some screenshots. So on from that King of Fighters one before, I should have actually put these two together, but I can't look at the trailer very easily, so I'm going to do this. Hang on. I want to find the trailer. I need the trailer. Why are you gonna watch the trailer? Here we go. I don't know why that thing was blocking me from watching it. So yeah. So we were talking about King of Fighters before. We knew that they were going to be dropping a trailer sometime soon. We knew this game was coming. Of course it was. It's King of Fighters. SNK is huge. It just got more money and purchased by a rich... was it... I can't even remember. Was it... It was from a prince from a country. I can't remember what country it was now. So they got a lot of money right now. And we're going to see more and more of this game very soon. And I think the trailer, this is our first glimpse of the actual trailer. So let's see if they fix the 3D from what we saw just before to now. This will be their second 3D game. Yay! But it was wild yesterday, it really was. I love crazed Twitter frenzies like that. I don't know what's wrong with me. The thing is, it's understandable why people get like that, DJ, because there's a morbid fascination we have with destruction. Like, it's like watching a train wreck. I couldn't look away yesterday in a sense. But I also can't look away at this. Wait, are they just gonna, like, hang on. Surely they're gonna do more than just concept art here. You gonna show the game? Wait, hang on. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, this is the thing from the other day. Hang on, wait, hang on. This is the thing from the other day. Where are we? I need the English one. There it is. No, that's from the other day. Japan, English, here we go. Wait, hang on, there's a samurai showdown. What? What is this? A Saudi Arabian prince. That's what it was. Thank you, CJ. Never seen info about until someone brings it up. I'm living under a rock. I'll be honest, Taco was kind of like that yesterday. Like, I was talking about stuff happening and Taco's like, what? News? What are you guys talking about? Alright. This boy's basically the new protagonist, that new double arm kid. He's been around for a little bit. These are cinematics. The cinematics don't look very good. It kind of still looks not great, I'm not gonna lie. I need to see it into the, like, side on. It's kind of weirdly looking like Tekken right now. I like the music though. Is that it? Please show me the game. I mean, the animations are still fucking great. It's still just, if that's actually what it looks like. Do we have any more? I need some fighting. Oh, so this is the trailer we just saw before for the collection. This is the other collection, so this is the retro collection. So we saw that trailer a while back. This is Sam Show. Hey guys, so what is this? This is just a collection of stuff. This is just an SNK presentation. They haven't split everything up for some reason. So I guess that's it. I guess there really is everything we're gonna see about King of Fighters. Oh, we got DLC characters for Sam Show, which I haven't revealed, but I'm not the biggest Sam Show fan, so. Hey Selmas, how you going? Can you move your arms? Unfortunately not, Selfhouse. I can kind of move them, but it's not really worth. The weighting is completely stuffed. I want to go to a place that allows you to break stuff, like those places you can just pay to break things and just seem like be fun. I don't even know what you're talking about, Sunflowers, but I assume those places must exist. But it sounds pretty fun to me. One unwanted, unmitigated destruction. Move your ears, please? I mean, I can't really move them. I can actually do this. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see them moving? I can do that. PS2 fighting game character models. Yeah. The models are, the thing is, the models are actually really good, CJ. The lighting is stuffed. This shading and lighting is not very good. They really need to fix that stuff. Everyone at SNK be horny? You have no idea, CJ. Like, I'm not even, this game isn't, we're not even talking about is fucking, Dead or Alive. We want to talk Dead or Alive? How are you wiggling your ears? Magic. It'll make sense. If I get another model, it'll make more sense, which I will need to talk about shortly. But yeah, I do wish that we had better representation, because it's hard. There's some of this looks like cinematic and some of it was in-game, so not the greatest trailer, I will say. But King of Fighters 15 is coming, so if you are a King of Fighters fan, get ready. And we're here. Actually, no. Before that, fuck it. We're going to talk about this, because this happened. This technically came out news-wise before it, so we're going to talk about this before Rise, and then I'll jump into Rise. I feel like I'm just catching up on chat. 1 second. I'm doing good. I'm doing a piece called Rosca de Reis. What's Rosca de Reis? I have no idea what that is. It's like a giant circular pastry with a toy baby inside, and you find the baby, you have to cook the tamales for everyone in February. What? It's like an event, is it, Selmas? I have no idea what you're talking about. Where do you find one of those? Are you implying that lightning in a game can have huge effect on how things work? 100%. Next you'll say that Tifto only look like because the lighting. Lighting and shading is everything. It's really sad. Hey Quasi, how you going? The way you have the tie on your evidence makes you. Oh my god, everyone's saying that today. Why has no one pointed this out to me before? Yeah, I know. I've got cat nipples. We'll have to we'll have to rethink the little outfit. Oh my god. Over the lighting can affect overall style for any move game. 100%. How you doing, man? Welcome to stream, Quasi. So, okay. Capcom announces new video policy for content creators and streamers. I'm not going to do a crazy full breakdown of this. I actually think Maximilian did a pretty good one. So if you guys are a streamer, perhaps you should look into this, because this is actually important. This does heavily impact me, and we'll talk about why it impacts me. But yeah, so Capcom put out some stuff, very likely related because of the leaks that happened recently, and they're putting up some new protections for themselves, just legal stuff. Nothing, there's a lot of stuff here that I'm not too concerned about, because it's just Capcom so they can act out on people who just straight up upload their content without anything. But yeah, there's a few other things that are a bit frustrating to read here. I don't actually know. Here we go. We'll open up the policy. There's one in particular that kind of worries me a lot. But yeah, really it's mostly just don't use their shit without their permission, unless it is transformative work such as streaming or you're talking over the content and all that sort of stuff. However, there's one here that does kind of concern me. Unauthorized usage. We do not allow the usage of or promotion of third-party programs, including hacking or cheating, or devices that circumvent intended protection for Capcom titles. That doesn't really matter for me. I don't use any of that stuff, especially not for streaming. Additionally, we do not allow Capcom content to be uploaded to a platform for which rights have not been granted. I was like, okay, that's fine. I have no problems with that. It wasn't until Max brought it up. I didn't notice this at first. Such as the creation of Twitch emotes featuring Capcom content. So this line here is actually a little more, not as descriptive as it should be. It's very open worded deliberately, probably for legal reasons. But specifying something like this suggests that this line means that I cannot use Capcom related IPs as creative mediums to do anything. So I don't have merchandising, that's not really a problem. However, I cannot use Twitch emotes that use IPs from Capcom. Yeah. Have you seen my emotes, guys? Every single one is a Capcom individual. My little dumb face is Capcom owned. So, yeah. Now, I'm probably going to be okay because I am quite small as a streamer. However, I've known about this coming for a long time. And, yeah. It seems like I need to hasten my project of changing things. Rip Mavi. Oh, fuck Mavi too, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of people going to be impacted by this, I will say. And I don't know how much of it will get implemented and adjusted, but definitely if you're at least partner level, you will get impacted directly, but yeah. So I've got a piece 100% baby free bear. What? When are you going to talk about how Kanye and Jeffree Star are a couple now? That's actually completely false. My girlfriend is a fan of Jeffree Star, so I kind of already know what's happening with that. No cats may reshare our videos. That's a weird clause. Kind of a big deal. I don't know how many people are there with Capcom emotes, but that's a lot. There are a lot of people. You'd be surprised. All my Monster Hunter community are going to be impacted by this, by the way. So all the streamers I know and stuff like that. So, big news story rumor that the internet my girlfriend interacts with. Yeah.
Drink my milky juice.
Oh, I'm getting milkied. Hey Taco, we're actually talking to something that's relevant to us right now. So, pays for movies on streaming service be like pirating go. But yeah, what do you mean your face is Capcom? Did Capcom make RE games? Capcom made the RE games, yeah. Wilkie. On the other weekend, I'm gonna form a cocoon and then emerge as maybe the egg thing was a little more poignant than I had realized. Me coming back into egg form and then re-emerge as something else, but yeah. So, this does mean that pretty much every Monster Hunter streamer that has any emotes that are like any Monster Hunter IP, they're going to probably have to be removed. There's a whole heap of stuff to do with super chats, with bits, with monetization around via VODs, selling, merchandising. There's a lot of stuff here. Again, if you guys haven't watched it and you are interested in this, go watch Maximilian's video on it. I think he says a lot of it pretty quite clear, and I was pretty happy with a lot of that stuff. There can be some more read into and less read into. Again, as a smaller streamer, kind of safe. As a medium-sized to bigger streamer, you could be in more danger without support.
Oh shit, oh dang, oh frick, oh shoot.
Thank you, Tadde, for the bits. But you're right, this is oh frick, oh damn. This got a little, like, this wasn't too bad until I read into it a little bit more, but yeah. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't make any Monster Hunter World modes. It was a good idea, Taco, because, yeah, like, that was why I was not a big fan of wanting to make everything Monster Hunter themed. Like, if you look behind me, you can see that we are currently in a Monster Hunter world. I'm a Monster Hunter cat. There's so much in my stream. I have Monster Hunter music playing in the background. There is so much stuff right now that we might have to change on this stream just because of this stuff. And that's okay. There's an element of this where it's like, I've done this for so long now that I was planning to move on and become a different type of streamer, but it's something that needs to kick me into gear, basically. So, yeah, so here we go. But I understand he's a specific Palico. I am a specific Palico from Monster Hunter. I've forgotten the name of it. It's the one about the Palicos that didn't release outside of Japan, but yeah. There's a streamer that I watch has ARI remotes. ARI characters themselves screaming. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of stuff. A lot of people will not be aware of this as well. This will be the type of thing that people will not really pay fully attention to, but until they start cracking down on it. So how long that takes, we don't know. I mean, the same thing's said to be about the DMCA stuff, and nothing's happened there yet, so we'll see. Corporate usually works faster than governmental bodies, though. So. Just become the Halloween Dark Mode Palico all year round. That's the same, but the Quasi, that's actually a feline. So that's actually a character as well. That's not like, that's still a Palico. They're just a different one. They're still Monster Hunter owned. Just become, personally, I'm glad I ditched my Nintendo-related username yonks ago. Oh, you had a Nintendo-related one. That's funny. Yeah, that was a good idea. Nintendo is a bit of a bitch around that stuff, so... Yeah. That's the big one. Now, for the last piece of news, and then we will actually sit and watch the Monster Hunter trailer stuff together. Which hopefully I don't overrun over time, and we do get to do Demon Souls. But here we go. Monster Hunter Rise demo eases you back into the hunt. So, this is a little article talking about their experiences with Monster Hunter, because the demo is out. I didn't mean to talk about that first. What I wanted to do is talk about the fact that the trailer dropped and introduces a whole heap of new mechanics, lots of new monsters. I will use that as a breakdown probably later, but this will have to be a little thing we're going to have to watch. Keep the cat, change how it looks. Yeah, I've got plans, Taco. Don't you guys worry about me. So, what if you made a character in Paint? I mean, I could literally be whatever I want right now. I have quite a few characters I've already made. This is the one that everyone knows me as. Give it a big honkin' schnoz. Give it a big old cat. Oh, how do you have a cat with a big old nose? If I want to play it safe, he'd remove any relations to Capcom IPs. Yeah, pretty much. I've got a plan. Don't you guys worry about me. I'll miss the cat. Yeah, I know. I know, guys. Well, I've talked over it, and I feel like some of you, at least newer people as well, I have talked over the past year about how this was not going to be forever. This was only a temporary means, and I think perhaps time has come. Time has come. So. I saw the the other one, a robot. Oh, that was just one of those default robot ones. Yeah, the 3D ones. The Hadouken emote. Yes, you can't use an Hadouken emote. That needs to go. It's all that sort of stuff. But maybe face reveal to make us feel better. No, Quasi. I've got something bigger in store. Don't you guys worry. We might have a new old fresh world we might need to live in. But yeah. I think we should watch the Monster Hunter reveal trailer.